Yes, good morning to every members of Grassroots Bridge Builders, Trustcom Multipurpose Cooperative, general viewers all over the world. My name remains Engineer Brian Moses Sigoche, the servant of the masses, the voice of the voiceless, and the defender of his people. Today is 4th of November, Saturday, the first Saturday of the month, and by the grace of God, the last day of the first week of the month of November 2023, which is to say, this month after today, this day after these 24 hours, can never come to existence again until the next 1 year. So whatever we're losing right now can never be gotten back again until the next 1 year. So every day in our life is very important. Most especially when you are still breathing, it's an opportunity for you to make a roundabout, a U-turn, probably a V-shape, to be able to adjust your life, adjust to reality, and take the bull by the horn. Thank you this morning. I recognize all of you. The music we play into the program is our traditional music, our very rural people from the Nasarawa State, the host of our own office in Nasarawa State, the Gbb people to be precise, the Karo local government, and the members of the Gbb nationwide will recognize your presence in our nation and the contribution of the Nasarawa people to the development of FCT, development of the neighboring states, including Benue, Kogi, Plateau, Kaduna. All these states are sharing common boundaries with Nasarawa State. So among the states in the North Central, we recognize their presence, we recognize their effort, we also recognize their contribution to reduction of poverty and improves in food production in North Central, most especially for those of you that are passing through Lafia. We say hi to all of you. Quickly, we are going to share and throw light in some very few important questions coming up from the platform, which is why we are leaders. Most time when questions arose in the platform, it is better for us to address it live it like this life for other children, people coming behind us, even the ones unborn, to have access to it, because this is a change that have come in our time. And I am happy to be part of this positive change, that we are coming together, trying to gain back trust that I've lost among ourselves. The grant that brought us here is sure, it's eminent, it's not changing. Whatever we put in place is for the people. And now that among us, we have developed a tough skin, putting ourselves together, working together to achieve multi-purpose, that means we will achieve everything by the special grace of God. For this very reason, we are going to open up telephone line to discuss very important issue outside the ground, outside whatever, the security of our people's investment. Security of our people's investment. The investment of the people include their monthly contribution to Trustcom Multipurpose Cooperative. It includes their partnership with anybody of any kind that has to bring something to subscribe for something. It has to do with protecting themselves and guiding them, especially sensitizing them of so many systems fashioned against the grassroots people because of lack of information. So grassroots has a lot to offer outside the financial and digital economy inclusions. It is very important that we remain together as a people, and first time in life in Nigeria that organization is coming to throw challenge on the middle-aged men and women to manage this kind of elaborate and multi-tax organization. I want to assure all Nigerians all over the world that my name remains Engineer Brian Moses Igoche. I came from a background where truth and trust prevail. My own father is a nobody. I know, I don't need to be reminded. My parents, they emanated from the least community in this country. I know, I don't need to be reminded. We barely can have roof upon our heads. I know, I don't need to be reminded. Because I belong to the grassroots people, and in the grassroots is where you find all this kind of situation of people not having roof over their heads. The story is very short. How can we protect people's investment? That is the topic of today's program. And this program is going to be 30 minutes from now. And I'm going to open up the telephone lines immediately for people to make contributions to the existing platform that we have put and modalities to checkmate people's investment. First of all, I want to congratulate all the state coordinators of Trustcom Multipurpose Cooperative for accepting to work as a state coordinator with the responsibility that is attached to it without being paid all this while. The platform Grassroots Bridge Builder is focusing on developmental activities, most especially for youth and the new generation. But there's no way we can exist without our seniors, which is our senior citizens, the leaders, because we since one day to be taken over from them, to be answerable to the people that are behind us. So we getting acquainted, getting along with them, getting principles that will work, organizations that can stand. This should be our foundation of being together as community. So I congratulate the BOT of Trustcom Multipurpose Cooperative for accepting the partnership of the laudable media Gbb Live Chart, and also the strength and people, followers that are there intervening for us in areas where enemy wanted us shut down. Some of these enemies are not very far from you. So I'm speaking to all of us that because some people are designed to extract from people, to extort from people, to pretend that they are close. Such people, there are very many in our community. I'm begging everybody who is listening to this voice, wherever you are, you have to listen and listen good, because this truth is not common, it's not found. It comes when it's necessary. Today's Saturday. It's unusual for us to have program by this time, but because it's important, I need to let you know that we are going to protect the investment of our members. I personally will not sleep over anything that has to do with investors investing into Trustcom and coming back without return of investment. I will not be part to that. I've urged all my coordinators that are automatic members of Trustcom to represent the image of Nigerians, not themselves, their family, where they come from, the root and their generation should come up through this very cooperative that God has brought to us, using our own sister Alexandra, Mercy Mayer, and the other women that are going to join her in running this program. It's not me, and it will not be me. I might not even be among you people tomorrow. None of my family will even be among the cooperative tomorrow. But because it's for the people of the 36 states of this country, there is no how anybody can take anything outside the system that we have put to protect our people, their wealth, and also their resources. The state coordinators are part of the signatories to the account of Trustcom Multipurpose Cooperative in all the 36 states. I made it that way. The complaint coming from the grassroots that why should I entrust all the details to state coordinators, that some of them are just biro pushers, some of them are just masons, some of them are just bricklayers, some of them don't even go to school, some of them have nothing. These complaints are coming to me. If they have nothing today, tomorrow they will have something. So if they need more knowledge, we should put the knowledge in them. We should guide them. That is why we have zonal coordinators, we have local government coordinators, we have everybody working within the system. Anybody that assumes the office of a state coordinator for now, please allow him or she to start the movement. If there is a need for us to make any changes, we shall surely make changes. It will be glaring to all of us that there is need for us to make changes. But for now, I am suggesting and begging us, those that are complaining about few other persons that they are not educated, please. Education means how to live well with the people around you at your reach. The ability to read and write is acquired. You pay money for it. What we are looking for here in Trustcom and in GBB is how to live friendly with your people in your community and respect the rules of the land, and also generate wealth and create job for the people that are following us. Education should not be the yardstick of appointing a state coordinator or a local government coordinator for now. Let us don't stress that. We will guide them. Myself, I am watching. I am with you. I'm in all the states, in all the local government. All of you know. I choose to give my time to this because once in a man's life, there should be something you are giving to the society. This is our own giving back to the society by the grace of God. And I'm begging all Nigerians, those that are coming to work with us, those already with us, those with us before and not with us again, those that are there out of one thing or the other, the door is open to every member, everybody, all Nigerians across the globe, that Gbb Live Chart is a family of all. Some people found the habit of when they're given a small opportunity, all they do is to look at it as if the other people are no longer important. Trustcom is not designed to operate like that. Let everybody have freedom of speech. Let everybody listen to each one another. Let us begin to love ourselves. Let us begin to see areas where we need to make amends to our life. Let us begin to see that there's some people, somebody somewhere standing for you, that if you have a problem that required intervention of human being, even if you are less, if you are incapacitated, if you cannot speak for yourself, there is one channel that speaks for you, which is the voice of the masses. Don't, because you don't know me as a person, you are not connected to my family, you are not part of what I do, and then begin to feel bad, begin to feel insecure, begin to feel wearing out when there is no need for that. Please connect to customer care service and relate your issue accordingly. Don't feel bad about you are not having the number of the CEO, the secretary is not your friend, the front desk is not this ambassador, I don't like him, I don't like her. Please, let us drop all this lifestyle. Let us look at ourselves as fresh grain, people who are coming up with positive thinking, positive idea, innovated people. This is what GBB is all about. It's a digital cooperative. There is no cooperative in this country that have the capacity that we have. Go and check the history. The transformation of GBB to Trustcom is just a handing over of operational activity. The dream remains the same. Those who come together to work in the interest of the people, right from the range that I join you people, we are progressing every day. And I want to assure Nigerians very quickly and very shortly that whatever that we are doing in Trustcom, Engineer Ibrahim Moses Igoche is protecting it 101% with the last drop of my blood. There is no amount of intimidation. There is no amount of threat. There is no amount of whatever. Using the structures, the government structures, the architectural designs of the wicked ones, principalities in the higher places, those living in darknesses to ensure that we remain in this perpetual poverty, deceived system will never stop the growth of GBB in Nigeria, because we have gone above the globe already. Thinking that you're doing anything to stop us, or going to blackmail us, or going to individuals to say things that do not exist, we are not bothered about that. Whatever you said about Trustcom, about GGB, about everything outside touching life is entirely your own interest. Among all of us, we cannot have the same understanding, my dear brothers and sisters. And I'm begging all of us that because we cannot have the same understanding, we should be able to have the same lifestyle. We should be able to give ourselves opportunity to listen to ourselves, to create an enabling environment where we can grow. The account of the state cooperative is managed by the state coordinator and also the central system of GBB and also Trustcom Multipurpose Cooperative. For those of you asking questions a few days ago that they expected the state coordinators to be the sole signatory to the account and to be able to withdraw money and solve the problem of the people, I have been going through a lot of financial consultation regarding leaving the state account open to the state coordinator at this early stage. And all the advice we're getting professionally from consultation is we are supposed to manage the account with the state coordinators and ensure that they have the capacity, the trust, and also the resilience when there is no need for us to go to our fund. The only reason why most of these cooperatives cannot strive hard, cannot work in Nigeria is because the people that the ordinary people entrust their investment into their hand go into the investment without their consent. That is why the cooperative system must run perfectly and must give a serious attention to whatever that we are doing must be given consideration. People must contribute. People must bring ideas. People's rules and laws will be what will work here, not the individual rules. It cannot work in Trustcom Multipurpose Cooperative. So from consultation, we came to understanding, we came to agree that some of us have just come from different locations. Our problems, our ideas, our faces, all are different. So we should expect different reactions at the same time. But because we know that we belong to no class, We know that we don't even have a roof over our head. We know that some of us, our parents are just beggars on the street. Some of us are children born out of wedlock. Some of us do not even have the parental right in our own father's house. Some of us do not even know when it's time to eat breakfast, or when it's time to eat lunch, or when it's time to eat dinner. What you see is what you go with. This is the family that are made up of this laudable organization. So we don't expect every understanding to remain the same. But this is a time for us to prove to ourselves that that person that has no roof on his head can put a roof on other people's heads. That is the tax that God is bestowing on us this morning, this Saturday, that because the cooperative has commenced and Nigerians have built their trust on the facts that we said we must do the right thing. Where and how we got into the system does not matter, but how well are we changing and managing the system is what matters to me and to everybody that is watching across the globe. GBB, it is not longer a local content. It's a brand right now that you all know. So we cannot afford to drag the name of the organization, the BOT, the Nigerian people that have trusted and leave all what they are doing to join us in this struggle. We can't afford to let them down. If you are among us and you have the feeling that you're coming just like the V-Note, a conversation between two friends escaped out yesterday, that they are very happy with what the CEO is doing, and he's a very simple person, and he has this, he has that, and what they will do is to get close to him, get to know what he's doing, invest so much money in the cooperative, and then they will borrow huge amount of money and escape. That all the information they're going to give in the form and in their database will not be traceable. But God released that information to the hearing of another child of God somewhere, and it was brought to our notice. You see that we are trying to build a family. We are trying to tell my brothers, all this place that you have been beaten, battered, scattered, come, there is another chance for us again. There are some people somewhere thinking to come and bring it down, the effort of the whole nation. That's why I say, because of where you are in that office, in that position, that you don't value it, may God remove you from there and put another person that values that offices to help the children of God. We left all what we're doing. We came into the grand community. I landed here as an accident. Because if I have not met Apostle, he had not told me people have been scamming him. I should open a channel. I know nothing about brand. I have not had any experience all my life. I've been working as an engineer and all over the world. I never believe, because I don't believe in waiting for somebody to come and surprise me. I always want to surprise somebody. Let my hand be up so that that will receive will be done. And God shall make that is receiving today to be the one on top tomorrow, to give to those that will receive from him. That is my prayer all the time. But because one person cannot do it all, you must have people around you to work around you. Those working for you, sometimes their attitudes are not the same. Their character cannot be the same. Their ways of life are not the same. Culture, ethnic, traditions, all contributed can never be the same. And you should expect that there should be challenges. Most times, even the tongue and the teeth can clash. But that doesn't mean that you should end the relationship. No, it's wrong. Attitude-wise is bad, because the Bible says it will not continue to be rosy. A time will come that there will be famine in the land. So it is what we put together that will serve for that period. So Trustcom is a security for anybody who is engaging himself in an organization like Trustcom. The person is doing nothing but providing a solution to his long-lasting problem and future yet to be known. So for those of you complaining about the state coordinators, please, I made it that way. They are signatory to their account. In the nearest future, after the few months of joining hands to manage the system, the state coordinator shall have a project account in his own state, which he and the state people will be signatory to that same account, even without the knowledge of us, because he has proven that he is responsible, is capable, and he can manage people's funds. Now, I can't allow everybody to manage the fund without the consent and the approval of our house together. So I cannot access it to everybody without necessary approval, consultation from the people who are coming together to work together and put it. So whenever you just find your name in the mandate order of the bank, please just bear it is for the security of people's money. We are going to be accounting for it. But because some people are coming in with different motions, different ideas, all of you know, we cannot say everybody have the same dream. We cannot say everybody is coming because they want to remain with us. Some people are coming with other motives we don't know, but God knows them as they are coming. God will touch their life. They will become the best person of their own time and for their people. So we are welcoming everybody who is coming with a bad mind to destroy God's purpose for his people. Because this land, as you touch it, even as you're nursing evil against people who are suffering, who are working day and night in a system that you benefited from it, bigger than every other person, and you will still benefit from it, and you are nursing evil against it, saying because they are coming from the grand community, it is up to you and your God, because you know why you are nursing evil against the system. We shall continue to help the people. We shall continue to speak the truth. Nobody is clean in this whole grand community. I've said it, I keep repeating it. No single human being that came to this grand community that said, I am clean, I am an NGO owner, I'm a cluster head, I have not sold cluster to somebody, I have not registered NGO, I have not done this either properly or proper or improper or version or however. In between you and your God, all of you know it. But very few heads are the ones suffering it. That is the way God made it. So that they will correct the wrongs they allow it to happen. That is the taxes that some of us are paying today. And I'm standing to correct it. That I came into a system, I didn't take proper orientation, proper check, and I accepted before everybody, and everybody accepted to serve the masses. And it's a mistake of me not sitting down and say, this is what I want you to do, like what I'm doing to the CEO Epic Charity Foundation today. We are best of friends now. He has come to understand that I have no negative impact, no negative idea, no bad spirit against his projects. All I wanted was Nigeria's investment should be protected, and that is what he wanted as well. And he made it very clear before all of us. He came on the live broadcast, he spoke about himself, he spoke about the organization, his partnership, his everything. So this is enough. If anybody is not comfortable with this, he has his ways, right, to carry on more investigation. Investigation is free for everybody. But because of my own assignment, the company GGB is not a borrowed company. It's registered in this country. It has every from COC, from CO7, every details, article of association. The business is doing, protecting, selling, marketing, and also advertising whatever they brought to me. That is the assignment of this company. So if somebody is doing something wrongly and he has got the services of my company and the requirement, the security check that I need to put in place have been put in place, and it's left for the other people to do their own, it's not my problem. Many youths cannot get into any business because of intimidation. Right now, as I speak to you in this country, even if your parent, your friend is genuinely abroad, he cannot send you money. He cannot send you money. Because once the money comes from Western Union, from whatever, it's still to be Yahoo money. We're growing up as kids. Our parents were sending us money abroad. Those who thought maybe my father is just a common man who died without roof, who thinks he has nothing. My parents, the generation where we come from, were the best in our community. Ask anybody. But I am not here to say that. But I'm here to let you know, as a nobody, that you are being addressed as a state coordinator and you are feeling bad about it. I want you to be strong, be comfortable with whatever address given to you. The best address you should accept is the one given to you by God Almighty, and the name given to you by your father that brought you into this world. So any other name given to you should not be important. Let you be anything it is left for you and your people, your community, where you come from. If you are only doing the right thing, that name will remain with you. So please, state coordinators, I want you to stay calm. Don't be angry about what the address. And however, I'm apologizing for anybody who's telling you your parent is nobody, you have no idea of what life's all about. May God make you better than your parent. And that he's thinking that because your parent is nobody, you cannot be a state coordinator, you cannot be anything. May God change their conception and lift them more so that they can be big. They can be that people want. But what we want is the love of our people, living together as one family, coming together from place like Grand Community to start up a system that you have to trust and put your mind. It is because you are among the chosen one. Grassroots today is pride for all of us Nigerians, that we stand for the truth. People are coming. People want to have where to put their effort. People want to believe in a common goal, a common agenda, which is the agenda that we are fighting. We are the one asking the government questions. All of you sit in your house, just like in the days of yesterday, when somebody is asking you a question, you say, I'm not a senior, so I can't answer. That system cannot work in this place. If you are there and you are not functioning, you'll be kicked out of that place because we can't be stagnant. And if you think because you are in any position, nobody can talk to you even if you are doing the wrong thing, you will be kicked out of that position. Mistakenly, you will remove yourself, not we even will remove you. May God forgive those who think that this platform cannot move forward. Why? The state coordinators, are they not human beings? Do we need to conduct election before we carry on what we are doing? Can't we give ourselves the trust for once in our life again? Because the economy has made it this way. But trust has come with the trust, and the trust has come to remain. And all of us that are coming to TrustCom find a testimony that there is some time in our life, a youth of this nation stood up and many others joined them to have something done correctly. This will be a signal to our leaders as well. It will be a signal to the whole world. By the time we sensitize ourselves, we will be the best youth for this country. Because we have nothing to do with violence. We have nothing to do with fraudulence. We have nothing to do with anything that is out of insubordination. All that we are begging for is let the government give us an opportunity for us to pour this family into the workable system of this government. Because the people are there and they are willing and ready to comply with the system, if at all the system is governable. Let us try this time around, young Nigerians, most especially the young woman that called me yesterday, I forgot her name. She says she's the young women, the CEO Young Women Forum. I don't know, but I'm going to get the correct name. She called. She wanted to speak to us. And the only way she can get across to other women is because she wanted to come to the platform and tell us that she is also part of this trouble. My sister, wherever you are watching us this morning, I said thank you yesterday. I said thank you very much for holding up as a woman. Come up on the platform and say, I have my women, young women. She'll even say young women. Among the girls that are standing on the road in Zone 4, they are young women. That is a child. When she was born, everybody gathered and they prayed for the success and say, you will bring wealth, you will bring husband, you will bring good things to your parents. Today, the young lady ended in Zone 4 in the night with half dress. And we are not seeing it. We are not talking about it. Some of us are very comfortable going there in the night to patronize them, to encourage inhumanity. These are men of the community that have enough that can pick them and make them who they are, just like God will look into the youth and pick one person and catapult it to the generation of that people to lead the others. This is what we expect from our leaders. Even when you have a good dream, when you have the skills, when you say you want to offer at a zero price, because it's not in their interest, they will betray you, they will deny you, they will give you all manners of information that you can never meet up. That is the country that we are, but we resist. We wouldn't do that. We will never do that. We will never second to that. We'll continue to push. For this Trustcom multipurpose cooperative, I want to assure you, Nigerians, my people, be rest assured, I am speaking to you. I am speaking to you. I know your pains. I've been with you. All of you are more than me. I am the servant of the masses. Anybody can send me to anywhere. But because you entrust that trust in me, I can assure you that your investment, even if it is ₦1, is protected at all times, and you can have access to it. This is Engineer Brian Moses Sigoche speaking on a Saturday morning. So I want all of us to be rest assured that our investment is protected, and I am part of the system. I'm part of the financial transactions. I'm part of everything. Even though it's been outsourced, I will make sure that whatever that has to do with the loose end of your contribution is properly knocked down. They can never be slacking. In the 36 states, we have more than enough people. And at a collation, we can touch life anywhere. Why should I wait until 6 months before I begin to give out to those who need money? Our cooperative is not a cooperative of rational. It's not a cooperative where you must be there for 10 months, for 6 months, before you can access something. Or so long as you bring a project before us and we have the capacity to help you, why not? Very soon, we will do a crowdfunding in this country, and it will overwhelm people that Nigerian people are out there and they know how to do it. Just that we're not given opportunity. Most of us don't know how the opportunity, or we don't have the link and the tap to get to the bottom. Thank you this afternoon. Thank you very much for listening to this broadcast on how we will prevent and protect our people's investment. People's investment is to be protected, so that if you invest in Trustcom, you will be expecting return of investment. Trustcom is a multipurpose cooperative society with the vision to touch life, to look at the common people, to look at everybody that is in need as part of this organization. Your question is our question. Your answer is our answer. Those that still dragging their foot, I am telling you, it will become a body, a party that people will key in this country, because I will not bend it. And I am not going to favor anybody. I am not ready to favor anybody, but I will favor the system that favor the people. I will fight a right cause fight that fight and stand for the people. I will not be influenced by anybody, not even by my family, not even by my wife, not even by anybody, not even by my concubines, not even by my people. See, some people don't know I'm an Idoma man. I don't pretend, and I don't know how to lie. I must be very honest with all of us. So if we are coming to do the right thing, please come on. Bring up the ideas and let's discuss it. And if you don't get the money. Because there are people who are willing to help us. But what are you taking to the table? What exactly are you bringing to the leaders to say, do this for me? Now I am going to tell the leaders what I want. I am going to tell them what I want, what my people want. It is not about me, it's about my people, about those who are in the village, about those who have nothing to eat, about those. I'm not stupid to put a platform that is touching 774 local government. I am not stupid, because these people need to be touched. Their life is also important, because it's that root that gives you that position that you're occupying today in National Assembly. So I am carrying the message of the grassroots people to the legislative, to the lawmakers, to our leaders in National Assembly, and to the whole world, that the root where we come from, they're needing us right now. The root is desperately in need of us. I love President Muhammadu Buhari. During the end time, the end SARS, he said, we should go back to our home states and we should work with the organ of the state. We should ensure that we look at the youth issues. We look at how can provide solutions. What do you think you can do for your youth to be relevant in your state, in your own time? Is what we're saying here. Think of something. Don't wait for the government cover. The government can do anything, can't do everything for you. The government has tried. There are so much on the government right now. The government is begging every day for partnership. The government is begging every day for you to come up with something. The government is asking. And if you come up with something because you are not related to that person, you can achieve it. But this time around, we are dealing with the presidency. We are dealing with the whole world. We are dealing with Nigerians. We are saying this cooperative belongs to Nigeria. The government should look into it. And the government has not failed us. They have not denied us. So working with you together as state coordinators, zonal coordinators, all the other coordinators, is a wonderful time in my life. And we need to leave a legacy. We need to leave a part of life that can never be erased, even if we are gone from this world. For all of you that are watching me from my Facebook channel, from my YouTube channel, and other channels, please subscribe to Gbb Live Chart. Hit the bell so that when we come live for reality talks like this, you can make your contribution. You can join us from anywhere. If you have anything you want to bring on air from anywhere, I don't need you to be with me. I will bring you. You will showcase your talent and we'll key into it. The line is open. Call the secretary on 081-399-19234. Call customer care on 070-844-3358. You can call me on 080-333-06-500. You can also call the consultant. Please be free to discuss. As we are starting the first phase of our palliative from Monday, after returning from the National Assembly, the next phase is going to be selected electronically using the raffle draw. Because we are many, we can't favor anybody. So a ticket will be generated and it will be put on air on the website for you to go and click the ticket and then take your number and stand on for the raffle draw to happen. And once you get, you wait for the other persons to get. So we will introduce the use of raffle draw in Trustcom Multipurpose Cooperative and also in selecting people of different kind to ensure and effect fairness in the community of our people. I am begging all of us today, members. The registration is going on. Members want to become members of cooperative. What we do here is cooperative. GBB is cooperative. It has a live chat. Trustcom is cooperative. It has partners all over the world. What else are we looking for? Everything we need is in the hand of the people, and here are the people together. Why can't we achieve the result? I want you to trust me, my own people. I want you to believe in the voice of God. It's not until we carry Bible or whatever to begin to read Bible that we say we should do the work of God. What is the work of God? The work of God is when we are able to do something to favor the next person, to give joy, to give happiness, to give understanding to people around us. That is what I refer to as the work of God. Nobody will scam my people anymore. And if you don't listen to me and you go pay money to anybody you want to pay money because you hear the good news, it's up to you. But whatever anybody needs to achieve and is real, if you are part of this organization, I will register you there. Later, you can remit it back, so long as you are in the cooperative. Or so long as you are doing your cooperative and you are NGO, and you think you indicated you must be part of this, I won't stop you. I will take my time to get it done and to ensure that you are there properly. That is why we are cooperative. That's why one of the part of the sections of the benefit is that they help to manage members' cooperative to be active. So if something that will make you active come, why not? But the ones that are not clear, we will tell you to please be patient. Once the course is clear, all verification is done, we'll give you the go-ahead, just like we did. I want to thank all of you that have been part of this broadcast, that have been supporting in one way or the other when we started this broadcast. Your support is highly, highly, highly appreciated. The thought that you have for Trustcom. May God double it for you 10 times. That is my kind of prayer. If you wish me well, I wish you times 10 of what you wish me. And if you wish us bad, we wish you times 10 of what you wish us. So for those who pray in secret places, saying they cannot wait to see people coming together without disorganizing them, using destructive tendencies, rolling like ball from one corner to another corner, sending messages and writing nonsense to people here and there in the platform, those kind of people, God will fish them out one by one, because this is a refined ground, it's a promised land. For where we are coming from today in the grand community, Trustcom and GBB is a promised land, whether you like it or not. And it is better for you to change and join the leading team. It is not late yet. Because our fight is targeted the greener pasture of this nation and want the youth to be part of the nation building Nigeria, the great land of our father, those heroes, so that their labor will not pass off. We shout the national anthem every day, but we never worked with it. We pledge, but we never worked with it. But this time around, I am telling you that it will be nice if whatever we say we want to achieve, let's achieve it. And those who are there to disturb and to destroy the good handwork of God, please change. No matter how soft you think the world looks like, it is also a danger world as well. Nobody should be afraid of anything. A woman fall down and is naked, you snap her picture, you send the picture on air. What are you gaining? What do you achieve? You rather make the person popular. As I am so as a person, if anybody, anywhere, however, because I am an Idoma man, I have concubines. I have plenty concubines. Go and ask in the Idoma nation, we are not forbidden to have concubines even if we are married. We are not saying it is the right thing, but because that is where we got ourselves in. So for any reason, you should be expecting people who are not part of you to begin to come up and begin to do this. In 36 states, a man who's managing a state in a local government, what do you expect from that man? Is to be loyal, to be honest. And in loyalty, a lot of things involve sacrifice, challenges, liars. Don't be deceived. The only thing that is left for us to achieve in life is to look at our mistakes, correct it, start up a new beginning. That is what GBB is doing today, because nobody is holy, nobody is free. Everybody in this clan community, from the time of Sem, Tepekon, Mama Supreme, everybody has saw their hands. The next thing we should be doing is pray for this one that is coming to happen, so that we can start a new beginning in this grand community. Nobody is clean. All what they are doing, all what they are saying is just to keep you moving until they make you finish and then they give you the money. May government open opportunities for those who say government is holding them. And areas where people need to assist them, people should assist, so that the Nigerians who subscribe to this thing, most especially those who are my family today in GBB, and those who trust in the come that has come, it will never be bad for you. We stand for you anytime, any day, no matter what happens. No matter the allegation, no matter what the thing, no matter the blackmail, no matter everything, Engineer Ibrahim Igoche is not moving until we achieve our dream. If it takes me to walk naked to ensure that we achieve this dream, I am going to walk naked. I came to this world naked. Is it not how many years ago that my mother started clothing me? When I was born, do I even know who took me from the ground? So how can I come before you today and begin to feel that I am your Lord, I am your God, because you gave me the opportunity to serve you? The opportunity you give me, I will return it back to you by protecting your investment. My members around the world, I am with you. Like I said, if it means me go naked, I will go naked for Nigerians to have air to breathe this time around. So my nakedness is for everybody. already. I have finished giving birth as a young man. I have finished giving birth. My children are far away growing. So those children that have no parents, that their father, some died in the course of giving birth. Some, their parents were killed in motor accident. Some lost from their home, somewhere they can't find them. Those children are the children that I, Engineer Brand, is looking for right now. Those children are part of the children that is making 207 something children that is on this platform today. Are we talking about those that have children and cannot feed their children? So how do you expect me to dress? So if I'm naked, it's because my people are naked. So my nakedness is for everybody, most especially the women in this community that are going to manage this group. I am for all of you. Please, whatever you need from me to support positively to ensure that the people of your community felt the life of GBB and Trustcom, please bring it up to me. My name is Engineer Brian Igoche Moses. I'm the father of all the fatherless children. Please bring them up to us. We have fatherless homes partnering with us now, and God is going to give us the ability, the opportunity for us to be able to cater for them. We have children in this Trustcom. So if anybody is fighting me that I should shut down, that means he's fighting these children unborn. He's fighting these plenty children on the street. He's fighting the Almangeries that we are working with. He's fighting everybody that is less privileged in this country. And we are the highest number of the people. So we are begging all of us, our leaders, members, those who have ulterior motive against this train, please withdraw. Because this train is not stopping, it's unstoppable. I don't think much, but I want to carry on, and I want you to carry on with me. Anybody around the world, regardless the sex of the person, I don't know you, I might have wronged you one way or the other, but the life God has chosen for me, maybe it doesn't suit it. Maybe the way I talk, maybe the way I'm dressed, maybe the way I act. Please, I'm begging you, I'm pleading on behalf of myself, the family of GGB, and yourself to forgive Alekwe of Adania, so that God will forgive you, because people that are benefiting from here, including yourself, that has benefited, will benefit, will still benefit, has not, and yet to continue benefiting, because it might lead to cutting short life if we don't desist from those things. We are trampling with people's life, people's investment, people's feelings. Forgive me in any way this is affecting you. I want to beg you, and I want to say thank you for listening to this. Today's topic is about security of people's investment. And we put the note, and those of you state coordinators, you are part of the signatory. There is no money that is coming to the central account for a purpose that you must not sign. That is why I make sure you are there. There is no money that will be going out for a purpose that I will not intimidate you to do so. Even if I am in or out of this country, I still have my ears in people's investment. Let's get it working this time around. And we can see it working. It is working. It's already worked. It will continue. This is the message of God to us this Saturday morning. Good morning, my brothers and sisters all over the world, watching this live chat from Nigeria this morning, precisely from Enugu State. May God bless all of you. May God give you the glory. May God give you the understanding and the ability to continue to follow this program. As you watch this program, share it, that people's wealth, people's investment is secured in Trustcom, because the youth of our time took it upon themselves to become the leaders and manage the finance of the people, and giving them a return of investment as when required. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. We have come to the end of this broadcast this afternoon. For those of you that are watching me live, thank you very much for keeping your time to watch and listen to what we're saying. Share it out to the people. Have the faith that this country will work again. And this is the only way we can get it working again. Alequi of Daniel, Ball Gloria Original.